What's going on, you guys? It's me, Anarchy Ninja. So, lately I've been asking myself this question: what is the best SMG in particular? What is the best SMG to play, like let's say League play? And I've been using the MSMC a lot, and that's been the gun I've used the most. At least the SMG. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, at least for me, and a lot of guns are that way, but MSMC is really good. So many people use it. And one thing I figured out how to use it was to burst fire it, not drastically burst fire it. Like, if you watch some of my videos, you won't even tell I'm doing it, but it works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. You know what I mean? And I decided, I'm gonna try the Evo, because I really want to figure out what the best one is, at least for League play, because connection and then the LAN are two whole different things, but for League play, since that's what I'm playing right now, I was trying to figure out what's the best for that, and MSMC just wasn't working this day, so I was like, I'm gonna try the Evo. And I put a quick draw and extended mag on it. And on this gameplay, I'm using it obviously, and I get just a buttload of kills. I mean, this gun though, compared to the MSMC at close range, this gun wins hands down. I mean, this thing is like a mini gun. It shoots so fast, you know what I mean? And it's just, you could see on this gameplay, I just point at them and they die practically, and I don't know with the MSMC if it's the recoil or I just don't know how to control it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but it's not consistent, But with the Evo, I mean, this is my second time really using it. Like, this was my second map of the day with this gun, and I just happened to start using it. Like, I'm just gonna try it, and oh my gosh, I'm addicted to it now. It really, and the only other SMG that it could even, I guess, get in the same category would be the MP7, if it's good to use. Now that one is the most accurate from what I've used it. I like it because of its accuracy. It feels like there's hardly any recoil. You can aim so accurately, but the power though, it's just absolutely terrible. You know what I mean? It's just it doesn't work for me. I might have a good game or two with it, just not consistent enough. Just like the MSMC, but this thing, and it doesn't have the range of, let's say, the MSMC, but I mean, I'm playing OBJ with it. I'm getting on the hard points, and it's hard to beat, as long as you don't mess your aim up. There's a couple of gunfights in this video I thought I should have won, but it was my fault I lost, you know what I mean? But, I mean, literally, this Evo, if you guys are looking for a gun to use, a SMG, definitely try the Evo. Because, I mean, I'm getting tired. I don't know, maybe over the last month I noticed it only felt like ARs were the dominant force on League play. SMGs would get on the hard point, do their thing, but it wouldn't really do good, you know what I mean? Like, they'd get caps, but they're not getting the kills, you know what I mean? And it's just, ARs were winning. I was using the MSMC a lot, and ARs were winning against that, and part of it's due to lag, I know, but not everything is, I'm not that kind of guy who blames everything on lag. I want to figure out what's the best gun, and it's like, the AR just kept beating the MSMC, and I was getting real fed up, and I don't mean at long range, I'm talking about close range. Long range, I know, they are supposed to win, don't get me wrong, but I just don't know. I kind of got tired of the MSMC, so it's like, now I'm trying this Evo, I'm going to keep trying it out today, but it's working, and if we do go to that Hardwire tournament, I don't know, because I'm supposed to be Slayer with the AR, but, maybe things will change, maybe, I don't know, certain, like, hard points I'll run Evo or whatever, but I mean, I got addicted to playing OBJ, and this game, these guys, and they weren't the worst of players. I'm not saying they were like we were playing freaking Complexity or whatnot, you know what I mean? But I'm saying these guys weren't as bad as I've seen, you know what I mean? And it's just, this guy right here just runs past me. I don't know what was up with him, but I mean, try the Evo out, you guys. Quick draw and extended mag, it works, and it was working all day. It wasn't just a one-time, one good game, the connection messed it up. Just try it out, you know what I mean? Just give it a try. And another thing I want to talk to you about is Hardwire Gaming, that tournament in Santa Clara next week. I don't know if we're going. It keeps flopping back and forth. We're going, we're not going, we're going, we're not going. We found a fourth after Anaheim, but then someone had to leave due to, like, personal family stuff. Not going to get into that, but so now we need another fourth. And it's just like, what are we gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, it's just gotta find another player, that sort of stuff. But it's like, even then, like with even when he was gonna go, he couldn't go. At least he told me, because of the riots down there, protests, whatever you want to call them. You know, the buses weren't even working down there, so he couldn't even get up here because he's gonna take the bus, obviously. So it's like, I don't even know. I don't know. Like, they keep saying peaceful protests. I'm not gonna get into the Trayvon Martin stuff. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna get started on that. But I just don't get how, like, the buses aren't working. Like, what the heck? I don't get that. But anyway, I don't know. But and for the AR, I'll talk real quick about the AR because I'm in scrims. I'm being Slayer. And usually Slayer will have to run AR, and I try to help out Anchor here and there, you know, rotate over. And really, from lands, everyone before we went to Anaheim was saying, don't use the AN-94, it sucks on lands, yada yada yada. So I took their advice, because, you know, they're pro players, they've been to lands before, so I was like, you know what, hey, I better not use the AN-94, so M8's really good. You know, to me the only ARs are the M8 and AN-94, those are the only two ARs I even consider. And anyway, when we got to Anaheim, we started scrimming, and no gun was working but the AN-94. Like, what? Are they lying to us on purpose? It was like, that was the gun to use there. Maybe that was just a fluke accident, but I mean, now I kind of don't know what to use. You know, I prefer the M8, but I don't like burst fire. You know what I mean? And I don't know. But anyway, in the scrims right now, I'm using an M8 and with 3 attachments. And it seems to be working, you know. It will get the job done. If you need to just sit back and get the kills, that's fine. You know, have the guys go for the hard point, that's fine. You can do it, you know what I mean? And AN-94, I don't like it for that. You know, it's better like if you're gonna be, I guess, close to a hard point, and I pick up the AN-94 ironically here, but if you're gonna be on the hard point with the AR, which I don't suggest. But if you are, the AN-94 out of those 2 ARs would be better because it's obviously fully automatic. You know, and yeah, you can get kills close range with it at times, but I don't suggest using that for a scrim. If you're going to be the guy on the hard point, it's just not going to work. You know what I mean? You should have a sub. That's from what I noticed. And yeah, you might win a few gunfights with that AR, but most of the time you won't. Especially if the guy is flying in the hard point, holding the Evo. The only reason you will win that gunfight is if that guy sucks. You know what I mean? If his aim is on with that Evo, there is no way you were gonna win that gunfight if you have an AN-94, or even worse, an M8. You're not gonna win that gunfight at close range. So that's just what I kind of want to talk to you about a little bit. And on this gameplay, I went ham. You know, I'm not gonna make it up, but it was on League Play. And I think how many people we have? I think it was 3 of us in there. It wasn't our full team. We didn't have everyone on. But as you can see, I stopped going for the hard points a little bit. You know, I started trying to see how many kills I could get because, like, you can feel for the game. You know what I mean? I'm always playing to win, but right here, I felt we had them on the ropes. Like, I could stop being on the hard point, and we had full control of this map. We had all momentum, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna go for kills. You know, we've been winning all day. Like, I'm just gonna go for kills, and I think I get 70-something kills. This game in the beginning, like right when it started, I left the bar up so you could see how much green was there. It was just like all green, but I mean this Evo though, if you want to get a lot of kills, if you're not playing to win or whatnot, if you just want a lot of kills, use the Evo and run around. You will freaking own people. If your aim's good, you know, if you don't suck, you can own with this. And not all guns work at all times because of lags. I don't think I'm saying that, you know, but this game it just worked. They died. I blinked and they were dead, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's gonna do it for this commentary, gameplay, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, if you're new to the videos, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and have a nice day.